What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the boxing clinic capping off this early morning midnight cap with some Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. Talk about excuses, and I see a lot of different people on YouTube and social media. Anthony Joshua fans, UK fans. I guess they two different parts, but most UK fans do support Anthony Joshua. I have no issue with that. A lot of people don't think of me of an Anthony Joshua basher. But I'm not. I call it how I see it. And my opinion never wavers, even in the mouth of a lion. Even if I was in front of Anthony Joshua, it wouldn't change. I told you guys I favored him to beat Deontay Wilder. Now I think I'm split down the middle, maybe favoring Wilder slightly. But, maybe that's just a knee-jerk reaction versus Bermain Stavern, which, it is what it is. But, it's only a lot of excuses out here, man. It's, now, from the Eddie Hearn match from Anthony Joshua camp, is Wilder's too small, I destroy him. Anthony Joshua, blatantly came out in video with Fanboy UK, Johnny Nelson, and said that, I'm not ready for Wilder, maybe 2019, possibly 2020, and it's still people that bash Wilder even after victory, trying to spin it some type of way to make him look bad. So, how can you make a first round fight, knockout look bad? Oh, you hit him behind the head. Oh, it need to be a third match. Oh, it's the same people. And, what's the issue with Wilder? I don't understand it. Why people don't like Wilder. He showed progression last night. He showed a good jab, but the jab been good. It's better than it's been. But people just don't want to give him credit. People never give him credit for his check hook that he throws. Even though he didn't use it last night. He showed a good up jab, kind of hybrid uppercut yesterday. He showed that he's turning over the windmill right. What else do you guys want? He showed agility, quickness, power. He did what he was supposed to do and impressed a lot of people. And a lot of casual fans are now talking about Deontay Wilder and even talking about him potentially fighting Anthony Joshua. So what else guys do you want from him? Well, guys be like, now you see people comparing, who would you rather fight, Anthony Joshua or which one you take, or Vladimir Klitschko? Man, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You guys want to do, y'all want to compare everything but the fighters. How about they get in the ring? You want to talk about, he's his opponent, he did this, he did that. At the end of the day, that doesn't matter. This is a fight that needs to happen now, as soon as possible, and people can see UFOs, people can see Bigfoot, people can see all different type of things. The North Star, they can see the moon, the sun when it's shining. But they can't see the simple fact that Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn is ducking Deontay Wilder. Y'all say Wilder is so terrible, he's so bad. His fundamentals and technique are so terrible. Anthony Joshua would turn him up. Well, why isn't Eddie Hearn running to make that fight like he's running to make Joseph Parker or 500-pound Tyson Fury? Can you please explain that to me? Why isn't they rushing to make that fight? I know, I'm gonna give you, let me know why. Why is they trying to rush to fight a 500-pound Tyson Fury who probably never gonna get back in shape? I understand it brings more money. It's a bigger fight in the UK, but at the end of the day, doesn't Anthony Joshua belt say world champion? Right. He should be fighting another world champion. And we all know Joseph Parker's dog food. He's raw meat. He's lying. He's a casualty in between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Whoever gets to him first. And he actually was going to fight Deontay Wilder tonight before they even considered Luis Ortiz, but he missed the WBC BADA drug test and said it was a time issue that he didn't know, which is BS. It's another guy that's possibly juicing that, he don't even, if he's juicing, I'm not saying he is, but he missed the drug test. If he's juicing, you get a better juicer, but you suck. You know what I'm saying? He's not progressing. He's not strong. He's not fast. He really lost to Hughie Fury, but that is what it is. Deontay Wilder offered the Hughie Fury fight back in February, and Wilder looked terrible, and Fury would have had a dying chance because Wilder was coming off a torn bicep and a broken hand injury versus Chris Arreola in the longest layoff of his career. But he didn't want to take the fight and got robbed in his own country by Joseph Parker. But that's nor here nor there. But it's excuses. Excuses. And what's so sad about it is you got Americans making excuses for Anthony Joshua. In a time where Y'all, you got these same Americans, some of them saying that, oh, don't kneel, don't disrespect the flag, support America, support our troops. How about you support your own people then? It's the same people who being hypocrites and not supporting the athletes and not backing Deontay Wilder. You don't got to go out there and buy a Bomb Squad shirt or buy tickets to a fight or fly out there and support him. Just, word of mouth. Let people know, oh, he can really fight. This ain't the Mike Tyson heavyweight. This ain't the 90s or the 80s, but the, kid is knocking guys out, man. Give him a look. I support Deontay Wilder. But at the end of the day, they support an Englishman. And they support his excuses and use them against Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Like they said with the Povetkin thing. They turned around and blamed Deontay Wilder for Povetkin juicing. Come on now. What's the logic in that? This guy is such a target, man, because he's such a threat. And they don't want to see him win. My Cali voice. They don't want to see him win. He beat Anthony Joshua. People might quit boxing. Stop watching boxing for a minute. They might roll over in their grave a little bit and they still alive. And that's the much hate that he attracts. And that's a lot of the same hate that Floyd Mayweather attracts. The same hate Earl Spence attracts from people. It comes with the territory. And if they ain't hating, you ain't good. And usually the one they loving, they want to show fanfare, they see him as the great white hope. The white and shining armor. Pacquiao, they see him as the white and shining armor. Canelo, they see him in the white and shining armor. As soon as Mayweather attacks Pacquiao, Pacquiao still had his fans making excuses for him. But as soon as Floyd attacks Canelo, a lot of that fans fell off because they thought he was the one. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. The winner gonna be who the winner gonna be. You can't change it. Y'all can make all the excuses y'all want, but reckoning day is coming. And their best scenario is that somebody beats Deontay Wilder and knocks him out. Because this is the heavyweight division. The one punch can do it. That's what they're hoping for. They really was hoping for Bermane Stiverne beat him, And why we people that support Deontay Wilder just support this fight happening, we wasn't hoping that Carlos Tatum beat Anthony Joshua. Because we want to see Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. But for all these years, y'all said that Floyd was ducking these different fighters. And, oh, he doing this, he doing that. But y'all can't see Anthony Joshua, who's a blatant real duck. Who's making $20 million. And I ain't mad at him. Get your money. But he's the real duck here. And y'all making every comparison. But, putting them in the ring together. Y'all buying Eddie Hearn. The same people that was buying the same trash Bob Arum was kicking out all them years. That fast-talking trash. That trash that say, I'm lying today, but I'm telling the truth. I'm lying. Yesterday I was lying. I'm telling the truth today. And y'all get duped every time. And y'all the same people, the same group of fans that let a fighter mouth and let his words, let his wordplay, let his false actions, trick y'all into believing that he got a real chance in certain fights, like Erickson Lubin. That false bravado. I can smell false bravado. I can sense false bravado. I can sense fake swag. I can sense that fakeness. I can see the faint in your heart. You feel me? I can see it, and that's why I told y'all about Erickson Lubin. I said he ain't that killer. He wasn't ready. I told y'all about Triple G. He ain't that killer. When he fought up to elite competition with Canelo, Canelo's not even the elite of the elite. He fell short. I'm telling you, Anthony Joshua not even putting out false bravado or false swag. He told y'all that he not ready. That he's scared of Deontay Wilder. That he gonna take his time and milk y'all for every dime in the UK for y'all $30, $35 pay-per-view. That he don't want to go to America. I'm not interested. You know why he's not interested in going to America? Because he gonna get slaughtered. He feels he's gonna get slaughtered. He has no confidence. He says, I feel one day I'm gonna lose. And that's just a lack of confidence. And some, every fighter has that in the back of their mind, but you don't say it. He's frail. He's mentally weak, and he can be broken. Those big muscles don't scare nobody. Muscle don't win fights. Brains and brawns will do. Not muscles. So it is what it is. Y'all can make every excuse in the book. But if the roles were reversed, like I usually say, y'all be calling Deontay the duck and all that. But at the end of the day, it's gonna happen unless Joshua just give up the belt and retire. He might do that. But we gone.